هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. لبناء جيل رائد بسلاحه علما وروحا للتقدم جاري، لبناء جيل رائد بسلاحه علما وروحا للتقدم جاري، وبمنهج شرب الأصالة منهما ذاك الكتاب وسنة المختار، ذاك الكتاب وسنة المختار. هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. هم للطريق مشاعل الأنوار، هم للنسيم عبيره الفوار، هم قادة رفعوا التميز راية، هم في العزيمة همة الأنصار. ولهم بأخلاق الكرام مآثر يروونها بتواتر الأخبار، ولهم بأخلاق الكرام مآثر يروونها بتواتر الأخبار. ناد له من كل حقل زهرة بحر العلوم وأنهر الأفكار.
Now we are going to explain lesson 2, unit 6. Let's study lesson 2, okay? Here is lesson 2. Here is lesson 2 of this unit, unit 6.
English for Saudi Arabia. Secondary English 5. Recording 13. Unit 6, Lesson 1. Arab Aid.
We are in Malaysia in the middle of a new agricultural project. I'm talking to a Malaysian agricultural expert called John Lim. John, tell us something about this project.
Well, since 1969, we have changed thousands of hectares of jungle into new rubber plantations.
Yes, I can see the laborers hard at work. Why have you done that?
As you know, the raw material for rubber comes from trees, and Malaysia has the best climate in the world for rubber trees. We wanted to increase production.
You've certainly done that. But hasn't it been expensive?
Yes, it has. And we didn't have all the money ourselves. We had to have financial help. Fortunately, we got this from the wealthy countries of the Arabian Peninsula, or we couldn't have done it.
Ah, you've had Arab aid.
Yes, we have. It's enabled us to increase production and give homes and work to around 7,500 needy families.
So now, open your books on page 66 on lesson 1. Here is the conversation you listened. John, we wanted to increase production. Repeat after me, please. Increase production. Increase production. So, the reporter says, you have certainly done that, but hasn't it been expensive? Hasn't it been expensive? Expensive here. Repeat after me, please. Expensive. Expensive. مكلف غالي. Expensive. John says, yes, it has. Yes, it has. Fortunately, we got help. Fortunately, لحسن الحظ, we got help. We got help. The reporter, have you had Arab aid? Have you had Arab aid? Please repeat after me. Arab aid. Yes, Arab aid. Very good. The question here is, have you had Arab aid? John? Yes, we have. This is the answer of this question. Have you had Arab aid? The answer is yes, we have. Yes, we have. فيفترض انك فاتح الكتاب معي ومتابعني في المحادثة هذه. بنستبدل بعض الكلمات increase production, expensive, Arab aid. We should replace these words. We should get another words زي ما انت شايف في الكتاب نستبدلها ببعض الكلمات column B and C. Okay, so we will use some words instead of these. We have here words instead of increased production. We have words instead of expensive or a word. We have words instead of Arab aid. Okay, very good. The conversation begins with John. I'll read the conversation here with the new words, okay? John, we wanted to study Mars. The reporter says, you have certainly done that, but hasn't it been difficult? You have certainly done that, but hasn't it been difficult? John, yes, it has. Fortunately, we got help. Yes, it has. Fortunately, we got help. Reporter, you have had scientific aid. You have had scientific aid. You have had scientific aid. John, yes, we have. Yes, we have. Okay, Shabab, we will use column C, the words in column C, okay, instead of the underlined words here, okay? So, I'll use the words in C. Build one of the longest bridges in the world instead of increase production. بستخدم يا شباب الكلمات اللي هنا بدل من الكلمات اللي تحتها خط هنا. الأول أنا استخدمت الكلمات اللي في B. أوكي؟ الآن بستخدم الكلمات اللي في العمود C بدل الكلمات اللي تحتها خط في A. Now, I will use these words. Build one of the longest bridges in the world instead of increase production. I will use the word hard instead of expensive. I will use the word technical instead of Arab. Let's begin. John says, we wanted to build one of the longest bridges in the world. John says, we wanted to build one of the longest bridges in the world. Reporter, you have certainly done that, but hasn't it been hard? Hasn't it been hard? John says, yes, it has. Fortunately, we got help. لحسن الحظ نحن استقبلنا معونات أو مساعدة. Help. It means aid. Reporter, you have had Arab aid. I will use scientific instead of Arab, okay? Now let's study column C. John is beginning. We wanted to build one of the longest bridges in the world. Reporter, you have certainly done that. But hasn't it been hard? But hasn't it been hard? John says, yes, it has. Fortunately, we got help. Reporter, you have had technical aid. You have had technical aid. John, yes, we have. Now we finished lesson 2 here with the conversation between John and reporter. This is lesson 2 in unit 6.